In this video, I want to start having a look at how we can graph straight lines if we're given an equation. So when we first start off graphing straight lines, we can use what's called a table of values to help us plot points that lie on that line. Right, so the way a table of values works is that we're going to be given an equation and we can draw up a table, plug in some x values. It's up to you which x values those are. I've picked 0, 1, 3 and 5 for this one, but they could be any numbers. And we're going to substitute these numbers into our equation to figure out what the corresponding y value is. So if our x is equal to 0, then our equation is going to become y equals 2 times 0, and 2 times 0 is 0. So y would be 0 as well. If x is 1, then our equation is going to be y equals 2 times 1, which is 2. If x is 3, then it's going to be y equals 2 times 3, which is 6. And our last one, if x is 5, then y is going to be equal to 2 times 5, which is 10. So what we have now is the coordinates of 4 points that we know lie on that line. So we're going to plot each of these points and then join them together. So our first point is the point 0, 0. So that's our origin just here. Then we have the point 1, 2. So we'll go across 1 up to 2. Then we've got 3, 6. So across to 3 up to 6. And 5, 10. So up here. Now, if you plot those points and they don't fall in a straight line, that means something's gone wrong. So you might have done an incorrect calculation up the top, or you might have plotted a point wrong, but you need to check what you've done. So then we'll join those dots together to make that straight line. And we always draw it so it takes up most of our number plane. We don't just draw some short little thing. We'll put our arrows on either end because that line actually goes on forever. And then we'll just write the equation next to that line as well. All right, let's have a look at a few more. We'll go through it a little bit more quickly this time. So this time we've got E equals C minus 6. So if C is 6, we've got 6 minus 6, which is 0. If C is 4, we've got 4 minus 6, which would be minus 2. If C is 0, we've got 0 minus 6 is minus 6. And if C is minus 2, we've got minus 2 minus 6, which would be minus 8. So plotting those 4 points, we've got 6, 0 would be here. We've got 4 minus 2, so 4 minus 2. We've got 0 minus 6, so that's down here. And we've got minus 2 minus 8, down here. So again, those do line up in a straight line. We'll join them together. Arrows on either end, and then our equation as well. All right, one more to have a look at. So this one says E equals 2h plus 1. So if h is 4, we're going to have 2 times 4, which is 8, plus 1 is 9. If h is 2, we've got 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 1 is 5. If h is 0, we've got 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. And if h is minus 4, we've got 2 times minus 4 would give us minus 8. And minus 8 plus 1 would be minus 7. So plotting those, we've got 4, 9. So 4, 9. We've got 2, 5. So 2, 5. 0, 1, which would be just here. And minus 4, minus 7. So just there. And then, as we've been doing, join them up, arrows on either end, and the equation. So E equals 2h plus 1. All right, so that's how we can use a table of values to help us to graph straight lines.